Hello everyone, this is me Gopa Nair talking about design thinking. The inspiration for this video is the article I read in Harvard Business Review written by Professor Gene Lidka, Why Design Thinking Works. As I read through this article, I was able to relate to some of my experience I had in implementing design thinking in large organizations. Now, one of the key topic there is about expertise and experience. Now, I had the privilege to implement design thinking in a department where the average experience age was around 25 years. Now, people with so much experience and expertise are considered as a go-to person, the authorities, and those who have the final answer for a lot of questions. Now, when you bring a new concept and change, there is going to be resistance. And this is where the design thinking principles really come handy. But here is the problem. If you just take them to some trainings and workshops and try to implement design thinking and call that you have implemented design thinking, it doesn't work. You need to be a design thinking coach who is able to understand the organizational dynamics. You need to bring in concepts from change management, organization behavior, and organizational design to really implement such changes which will create an outcome of different behaviors and mindsets, which in turn will create transformation. Now, one of the important thing is the problems what we have or we experience currently is completely different from those traditional problems we had in the past. The current problems are more volatile, there is more uncertainty, complex, and it is more ambiguous. So that is where you need a different way to approach this problem. And this is where again design thinking comes in because of the divergent thinking and convergent thinking it brings in. Also the inductive and deductive reasoning it also brings in. How does this apply to your problem solving? Now, people with traditional problem solving methods always assume that this is the problem based on the solution they know. But design thinking really helps them to understand the real problem, to reframe the problem, and to define the right problem. And once they define the right problem, they are able to come up with solutions much quicker. And when they go through this experience, they become your future advocates. So it is very important to understand the people and then bring in the relevant changes and implement in a way that you are a coach who is helping them to bring change and transformation. And for those senior leaders and executives who are trying to bring in digital transformation or who are trying to transform your organization so that you can be relevant in the future, I am more than happy to share my learnings and experience so that you can bring in transformation in your organization. Please feel to direct message me so that we can share the learnings. On the other hand, if you have comments or feedback about design thinking did not work, please go and put in the comments section. And I am going to come up with another episode which talks about how to break silos using design thinking. Until then, goodbye. Thank you. Design thinking really works.